They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to Vaught-Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. The Rebels about to kick it away and get this season started. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Wake Demon Deacons offense will have the opening possession of the game. And when you go to market for a veteran quarterback, you want a guy who can come in, command respect, immediately become the starter, and Jesse, they think they found him.
Yeah, and I'm excited to see how he's going to perform today. I know he was really excited about this opportunity, and David, he chose this situation specifically because he believed it gave him the best chance to compete for a national championship and to have an opportunity to play at the next level. Now he's got to go show it, right? We've seen this guy play before. We've seen him have success. This is a big stage for him today.
No doubt. I think all eyeballs will be on him, right? Even his teammates, they're going to be watching every single move. He was the guy that was talked about to come in, to take over, to lead this team. He's making the money. That's talked about as well. So let's see how he responds, and let's see how he gets his career going in a new spot.
The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. Wants to throw it. He's going to take off. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. And the Demon Deacons line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right. I tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for a senior year too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, then he's obviously going to have a big year.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Oh, better look out! They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Quick spin on the line. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Rebels racing to the line in the hurry up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Ole Miss. They lose in the semis last year. It breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Rebels kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Motion from the back. Wants to throw on first down. He's got it on the run. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Back to pass. Makes the
so nice to have guys out wide that you just trust, that you can feed the football, and this guy will do the rest. He'll cross that goal line, will take care of you, will make you look like a genius. That's that kind of guy right there.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he loses the football. The kicking team's got it, and they take the ball right back. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Guys, let's take just a second and talk about Ole Miss. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
They go to the ground. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Rebels!
And this offense is firing at all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he's coming out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. We've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
The Demon Deacons will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field it close to the 50. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. And he put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Rebels in the hurry-up.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Spins away from the defense. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He'll pull it on the read. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Rebels are on the move. He'll keep it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Here's a heat. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Sends it back in motion. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And that lead grows even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Fires to the wideout. And they're not on the same page there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Got some room to run. Finally brought down, but what a play not only to get the football, but to defend the field position with the return.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line.
Well, everything was going so well for this team early here in this game, and now all of a sudden they get a critical mistake. And you know how college football, David, is about momentum. What is their defense going to be able to do here now when they take the field?
You're right, man. The momentum swings so fast, and now this defense's job is to go out and stop it, right? Like, we made a mistake. You huddle the guys up, sudden change. Be aware they might take a shot down the field, but let's grab the momentum right back.
The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Got the quick pass. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. And the 3rd down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. And the Demon Deacons will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Try to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
He's up to 49 yards rushing in the early going, and he is making an impact in the first game of the season. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Got his man. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down. The Rebels will send out the punt unit. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Looking for room. It's Delgado. Oh, what a cut! They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Demon Deacons are in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Running back searching for a hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw on 3rd. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Demon Deacons will try to pin them back with the punt. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. They'll go to the ground. Pushes forward for a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 8. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
And the Rebels in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Off the RPO, complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark. The Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. He's got his man. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rebels are flying down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's open on the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. Handoff to the lone back. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. The Rebels headed quickly to the line. To the air on 2nd down. Throws to the tight end. Got a man in the middle. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
If feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Touchdown, Ole Miss! Great job by the back on the option.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. And it's on the guy behind center to get... There he goes! And he's brought down after a nice gain. One play in this drive, and already out to the 41. It's first down. Wants to go up top on first down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Dobbs.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
That's reeled in. It's Dobbs. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Fires left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got to be able to score points on this drive.
The Demon Deacons will try to punch it in on first and goal. Wants to go up top. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. He'll try to dial up a better one this time on second and goal from the 5. Quarterback on the keeper. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's third and goal from the 1. They'll run the sneak for it. The sneak scores it.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
He'll try to tack on one more. And after the extra point, they're now down 24-7. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. It was finished off with the quarterback sneak. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position. So if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
And the Rebels want to crank the tempo. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. No huddle here for the offense. Guys, let's take a minute and talk about Ole Miss. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far, and if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
He snuffed out behind the line again, went right back to the well and got the same bad result. Looking to throw for it. Pressure coming. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Man, another negative play for this offense. You've had the turnovers. You're throwing in the sacks. Like, they've got to do something better. They got to protect their quarterback, and they got to take care of the football. There's step 1 and 2.
And the Demon Deacons send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass. 4 wideouts set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Trying play action. Fires to the middle. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They boot it away. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Setting up the screen. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Off the play fake. The sure hands. It's Delgado. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to throw on 3rd. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Demon Deacons will line up to punt it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. From the gun, running back gets to give. Got enough for the first. He's running free down the middle. Inside the 30. The tag. Touchdown, Rebels. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the 2nd level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed him for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Caught in the backfield, it's Lopez. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Back to pass on second down. Throws to the wideout. He makes a catch. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air on first down. Throwing right. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. He couldn't quite get loose on that return. He'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Just sledgehammering his way down to the 33. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Off play action. Shoots it to the left. Almost had the completion. Just missed it. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. The Rebels will have it 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Working that left side. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Good, right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today at Oxford. And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments. And with that, let's head back to the Grove and our fellas at Vaught Hemingway Stadium. He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started.
On the move from inside his 5. He's got great speed. He's on the loose. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
We just went to half and we drew up all these adjustments and things we got to do differently to take advantage. How about the special teams coming out to start the second half and setting the tone, taking the kick all the way back for 6. You don't draw it up any better than that.
Ready to try the point after. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. Gets the back moving. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys in a coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
And the Demon Deacons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Jones. And he's brought down after a nice game. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Caught near the sticks, it's Lopez. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. From the gun, running back on the move. You'll take this every time, 5 yards on the first down play. They'll line up for a second down play.
Brings up second down.
Handoff to the lone back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Demon Deacons pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Dobbs. Oh, he's got some space. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Lopez. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Second down coming up.
The give to the back. Sweet cut there. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. They'll ride the hot hand. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Wake!
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
Getting set for the point after. Splits the uprights. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
14.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They'll go back to work with a sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. So now it's second and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Catch inside the 25. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, the hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the capper was a bolt of lightning, a touchdown pass from 84 yards out. Here he comes from inside his own 5. A really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They're going to open this drive with a pass. A little screen to the running back. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
Brings up second down.
Second down, he'll throw it. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. And the Demon Deacons will call on their punt team. Wants to return it. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Thomas.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Here comes the heat. Pulls it in. It's Thomas. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? He'll do it himself. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Rebels back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Nice move there. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Rebels are threatening on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Rebels!
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
Wake Forest, 14.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. Grabbed over the middle. It's Dobbs. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Back to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Demon Deacons lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Got it in the middle. It's Dobbs. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. To the air on first down. Pocket breaking down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. And the Demon Deacons now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged in the middle, H. Lopez. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Running behind that left side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. The throw to the outside is complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The Demon Deacons started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Under fire. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And you try to catch him off balance, maybe on first down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass, defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute the red zone.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack. You avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. They'll run play action. Looking for the score. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the fourth quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
On the run from inside his own 5. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
The Rebels are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. kick is in the air. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. That's caught. It's Dobbs. And the Demon Deacons with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The play-action fake. Here's the pressure. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected them at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Looking to throw. Right down the middle. Finds space on the right. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Lopez. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Here comes the field goal unit. And this kicker might be feeling it. He made one earlier, now from 49 yards out. It's good. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Slips through the line. He's got it out. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And the offense putting up more points, and guess who's jacked up? This home crowd starting the season off with offensive fireworks and looking to go 1-0. They are loving their squad.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they tacked on the extra point. Not much coaches love more than finding points on special teams, and that 94-yard touchdown return gave it to them.
Wake Forest, 20.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Lopez. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Trying play action. Quickly out to the tight end. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. Looking to throw again. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game, are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
The Demon Deacons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to fire on second down. A strike downfield. Tripped up for the tackle. And the Demon Deacons are at the line looking to convert on third and short.
It's third down.
They'll try to sneak it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Jones.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
The Demon Deacons come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Grab near the marker. It's Jones. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Demon Deacons come to the line with a new set of downs. Now from inside the red zone. Turning it on. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Firing to the right, complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Fires into the end zone. And the pass is incomplete. They were going for the fabulous parting gift, but instead will just go home with a loss. A disappointing start to this season as they open 0-1.
Tough way to start, but you see it so many times throughout a season. People start slow, figure out who they are, get better as the season goes on, and your dream's still very much ahead of you.